Welcome to Madrid Pulse, your destination for everything Real Madrid. From breaking transfer news and tactical breakdowns to exclusive updates on the club's rising stars. If you bleed white, you're in the right place. Endrick's first year at Real Madrid has come to a frustrating halt. The young Brazilian sensation, who arrived with immense hype and high expectations, has now suffered a relapse of the hamstring injury that he initially picked up back on May 18th in a match against Sevilla. Just as he was nearing the final stages of his recovery and gearing up for a return during the club's pre-season tour in the United States, the 17-year-old suffered a setback during training. According to reports from The Athletic, later confirmed by Marca, the same hamstring in his right thigh has been injured again, pushing his recovery timeline further by an estimated 8 to 10 weeks. This latest fitness issue is a significant blow not only to Endrick himself, but also to Real Madrid's plans at the beginning of what is expected to be a highly competitive season. The coaching staff, led by Xabi Alonso, is now focused solely on ensuring Endrick's full recovery. The message from inside Valdebebas is clear. There is no rush. His long-term development and physical stability are far more important than short-term appearances. The club's medical and coaching teams are determined to ensure that the injury is completely behind him before he returns to the pitch. Despite the injury, Endrick's first year at the club hasn't been all disappointment. He has shown flashes of his immense talent and has embraced the challenge of adapting to a new footballing culture and tactical system. Transitioning from Brazilian football to the intensity and demands of European football, and particularly at a club like Real Madrid, is never easy. Endrick has handled it with a maturity beyond his years. Those inside the club speak glowingly of his attitude, professionalism, and his relentless desire to improve. Still, the injury opens up new opportunities for other young players hoping to make their mark. The most immediate beneficiary appears to be Gonzalo Garcia. The 20-year-old striker, who shone in the Club World Cup by scoring 4 goals and providing an assist in just 6 appearances, is now expected to remain with the first team, at least through the early stages of the new campaign. Gonzalo's rapid rise through the ranks has not gone unnoticed. He impressed Xabi Alonso and the technical staff with his clinical finishing, intelligent movement, and ability to combine well with senior players. With Endrick sidelined, there's now a space in the attacking rotation for Gonzalo to stake a real claim. He will have the opportunity to line up alongside stars like Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappé, offering a mix of youthful energy and technical flair to complement the team's more established forwards. What remains unclear is the future role of Rodrygo, who has been linked with a potential move away or a reduced role amid the arrivals of Mbappé and the emergence of other talents. His situation will be one to watch closely, but for now, Real Madrid's attacking depth is being tested early. For Gonzalo, the next 2 months could prove pivotal. Not only does he have the chance to gain invaluable experience playing with the senior squad, but also to prove that he belongs at this level permanently. The coaching staff is optimistic, and there's genuine belief that he could make a strong case for himself with consistent performances in training and competitive matches. As for Endrick, the club remains patient and supportive. There is zero doubt in Valdebebas about his potential or his future role in the team. Everyone agrees that once his body is fully ready, he will become a central figure in Real Madrid's new era. For now, the focus is on healing, strengthening, and preparing for a triumphant return. Because when he's fit, the sky is the limit. Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso has taken a proactive approach in shaping his squad for the upcoming season, holding individual meetings with each player to clearly communicate their roles and expectations. This move by the Basque tactician appears to be strategic, laying the foundation for what could be a significant reshuffle in the squad, depending on how players respond to their projected status within the team. One of the most notable discussions was with Brazilian forward Rodrygo Goes. The 24-year-old has found himself at the center of intense transfer speculation over the past few months, initially linked heavily with Arsenal, and more recently, with Liverpool showing strong interest. Rodrygo's standing in the squad has visibly weakened, evidenced by his reduced role during the Club World Cup and his absence in the final month of the domestic season. Alonso's message to Rodrygo was direct and revealing. that it will be difficult for him to have minutes in the coming campaign. While this does not amount to an explicit instruction to leave, it unmistakably opens the door for a potential exit, especially if a club comes forward with an attractive offer. The scenario reflects Alonso's intent to maintain transparency with his players while preparing them for the competition and structure he envisions. This method is not only respectful, but also efficient in prompting potential transfer movements. Players like Rodrigo, who still possess considerable market value and top-level experience, may view this as a cue to seek more prominent roles elsewhere. However, despite the growing speculation, Real Madrid have yet to receive any formal offers for the Brazilian forward, something that could delay or even prevent any immediate decisions regarding his future. Rodrigo is not the only player who has received clarity on a reduced role. Brahim Diaz, who enjoyed a promising campaign last season, has been informed that he will be used primarily as an impact substitute. Despite this limited role, the club is keen to retain him, possibly seeing him as a valuable option off the bench who can change games late. This could be a manageable role for Brahim, who has shown flashes of brilliance but hasn't consistently nailed down a starting spot in a star-studded squad. Another player affected is Raul Asensio, who was once considered a possible breakout talent. After a poor showing in the Club World Cup, he has slid down the pecking order, and Alonso has made him aware of this regression. Asensio now finds himself in a precarious position, where he must either accept a peripheral role or seek opportunities elsewhere to reignite his career. Goalkeeper Andriy Lunin has also had a frank conversation with Alonso. The Ukrainian, who filled in admirably during Thibaut Courtois' long-term absence, has been told that he will only feature in the event of an injury to the Belgian shot-stopper. With Courtois back to full fitness, Lunin's prospects look bleak, and he may consider pushing for a move to secure regular first-team football, especially in a season leading up to major international tournaments. Left-backs Fran Garcia and Ferland Mendy have also been cautioned about limited game time following the arrival of Álvaro Carreras. Both players were already facing rotation, and Carreras' presence adds another layer of competition that could see one or both pushed out of the regular matchday squad. While Alonso hasn't pushed anyone toward the exit explicitly, this clarity might be the catalyst that prompts agents and clubs to explore solutions. Interestingly, despite Alonso's transparent communication and potential green lights for exits, Real Madrid have not yet received formal offers for any of the players involved in these discussions. Rodrigo may be the highest profile name with potential suitors, but as of now, there has been no official bid. One club that has made contact is Real Betis, who have approached the club regarding Dani Ceballos. While Ceballos has not been mentioned directly in Alonso's player breakdown, his growing links to a move away could well be tied to a similar conversation about his role and prospects under the new manager. In all, Alonso's approach signals a shift toward greater discipline, clarity, and preparation within the squad. By ensuring players are fully aware of their status, he is not only building trust but also potentially setting the stage for smoother business in the transfer market. How players and their representatives respond to these conversations could dictate the pace and shape of Madrid's remaining summer dealings.